just follow people back because they want to follow me. All right. Because sometimes I want to know who they are. Now, you know, we in social media, right? It's all cyberspace. But it's still, you have a reputation. I do. I use my account for business. And whatever, you have a reputation. So when someone follows you, if you follow them back, they can see everything in your timeline. Okay? They can see everything but that you have on Twitter, right? There are some people who do this because they just want to build up their number of followers. All right? Particularly politicians. Okay? And there's some politicians that are not interested in following them back. Now, you can follow me if you want to. That doesn't mean I have to follow you. All right? And so again, when you get this, if you're on Twitter, and I recommend, particularly if you have a business, you want to be here. Just learn this, understand how this works. All right, you can get these classes that I've taught. They're right, like I said, they're on YouTube. You want to understand how this works because this can be so helpful in your business or whatever else you're doing. This is what they mean by social media. Social media. Now we know the young people and other people use it. The Beyoncés in the world, whatever. You know how many followers they have? And I think I talked about one of the politicians. He's the senator from New Jersey, but he was Cory Booker, and he had over 1 million followers. All right. Pope of Rome has a Twitter account. The President of the United States has a Twitter account. Okay. All of them have Twitter accounts. That ought to tell you that something's going on with this, you know. And so to get to understand it. And I like to repeat this every time I have an opportunity to. Allah says He is the creator of all the systems of knowledge. Am I correct? All the systems of knowledge. Okay, and so none of this out there is not available to us. Allah says it's available to all His believers, all of His followers, right? In this life, and exclusively for them in the hereafter, or the next life. So don't think that this is not available and open to you. It's open to any of us. All you got to do is study it. I'll use this one other example. Imam Mohammed, when he began studying for Al-Islam, Imam Mohammed said he got books and started reading. And then he said, and then Allah blessed him. But he had to study. It didn't come because he just sat down and all of a sudden it came one day. He had to study. It's like anything. So don't be afraid to do it, because if you're in business, you can't be in business without studying to improve your business. All right? And to be able to compete. All right. So anyway, so don't be afraid to embrace this. So blocking. Now, I'm gonna see if I can do this. So watch the screen. When you want to block someone now, understand what you want to do when you want to block someone. Someone say, okay, well, when you block someone, they then will not be able to post on your timeline. They won't be able to get any notifications. And so what they're saying is eventually they're going to know that they've been blocked. So what? You know, I don't worry about it. Okay, if I want to block them, I'm going to block them.
They're just only going to know because if they don't see your tweets.
Right, they won't see your tweets. After a while, they won't see your tweets. And then they'll say, and then they'll try to see if they can come and follow you again. If they've blocked you, they can't follow you again. Okay.
If they can, if they know anybody you related to, anybody they're friends with, their friends.
No, you're getting confused with Facebook and Twitter. No, you're getting confused with Facebook and Twitter. No, Twitter's different. Twitter's a little different. Okay. It's okay.
I'm serious.
It was a good question, but you're getting confused. Twitter's a little different than Facebook, and even now. But I don't want to get into Facebook. I want to respond to that.
Similar to the same thing, because you're still dealing with
social media.
Yeah.
But they're different.
Okay.
They're different. So let's go with. Let me just see if I can demonstrate this. In order to block, you have to go to the person's timeline that you want to block. All right. So I want to let me go to someone who I follow. And I'm just going to say social media today. Now, I'm not going to block them, all right? But I just want to give you an example of how you would do it. Say social media today, which is okay with me. But if I go to social media today, You see, that's social media today's home. That's their home. All right. And see this little thing that looks like a gear?
Where?
It's a circle. Looks like a gear. Right here.
Oh, settings.
It's for settings, but before I get there, I just tell people what I'm looking.
Okay.
It looks like a gear instead of settings. All right. You see what comes up? See that list that comes up?
Yes.
Do you see block on that list?
Yeah. Right.
Okay. See, that's how you would do it. All right. You go to their timeline. You click on that little gear, and it gives you some. You can report spam, but you can block. And if you block them, you won't get anything else from social media. Will not be able to send you or follow you. Yes. Yeah.
So I assume you block them as something that they did wrong. So if they redeem themselves, can you?
You can unblock. Yes, you can. Yes, you can unblock. It's I think I told you on Facebook. I had a friend. Now he was a Muslim. Well, he had a Muslim name. Okay, I had to clarify that, right? And he started using all this profane language in his posts. I said, I don't want it in my timeline, And so I sent him a Facebook message that only he could read. And said, you need to look at your language, you're using. He didn't change it. So I unfriended him. Okay.
We probably unfriended the same.
Yeah, I had to unfriend him. So in Twitter, if someone is sending up posts that tweets that I think that's just unsavory or just something I just don't agree with, and I don't want to be in my timeline, then I can block them. But there's a reason why you would do this, but you can. So that's how you would block. Yes.
It won't allow. I don't think it'll allow me to block from my phone because it's not allowing me to say. Sometimes you have to be at a computer.
Yeah, it may not. Yeah, the mobile app may not allow you to do it. You may have to do it from a phone because Twitter does have a mobile app. You can do it from a computer, and you can do it from an iPad, a tablet. All right. So anyway, now you know how to block if you need to do that. All right. So I'm not going to block them because I like social media today. That's what I did with social media. Okay. All right. So the one more thing I want to cover before I get is I did retweet, did blocking. There was something else I wanted to cover. But let's go to an example of a business person using Twitter. I know what the other one was. It was when you get fake followers. And how do you find out you got fake followers on Twitter? Mm-hmm. And why you would like to deal with, and why you would like to want to know if you got fake followers. Some people, as I said earlier, some people just want to get a lot of numbers, a lot of followers, right? They want 100,000 followers, 200,000 followers, 300,000 followers. And you think someone who has all those followers, they must be doing something great on social media, right? They must be doing something great, but they don't have to be. A lot of those followers can be fake followers. So you would say, well, how do you know if you may have someone who may be following you that's maybe a fake follower? A lot of times when I follow someone, follow me, I click on them, they should have some information in their bio, on their homepage. Like here, social media, today, you see their homepage, right? They have information about themselves, am I correct? And if you go to their profile, you can see it, but they got a little synopsis of it right there. But the default for Twitter, for a new Twitter account, the default is an egg. Have you ever seen that? Let me see if I can find, now I gotta see if I can find someone who's really new.
On certain phones, excuse me, sir.
Yes,
On
go ahead.
certain phones, you can go on there and do block.
Okay. Okay, she has an iPhone. You may have a
I have a
Android. Okay.
But you can block on certain phones. You can go block on Twitter and Facebook if you want to. It's depending on the phone you have.
Okay. All right. Let me, I was trying to find someone just new. Y'all look at the tweet that's up there now. You see from Zeba Khan. If you look just above it, what does it say just above it? And who retweeted it?
10 minutes ago.
Oh, you can't read it? Okay, it was Muslim Matters. I follow Muslim Matters too.
Aisha is right up above.
Okay, and then Aisha, yeah. And then
10 minutes ago.
and Sister Aisha also retweeted First Sunday. All right. Okay. I wanted to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and go and get ready to wrap it up. Let me go and talk about this one business person using Twitter. So, because this can bring you what I hope. Oh, well, since I got this, let me just go with this. These are called notifications. But look at the, you see that first little symbol here? See these? They're kind of these are what they call eggs. You see pictures, right? And these are called eggs. That means they haven't put any picture or anything up in their timeline, right? All right. So, who are they? If they don't want to put a picture up or put something up, you know, who are they? And some of these people follow me. You know, I haven't blocked them yet, but I haven't seen. But so, now the good thing is, if they don't put a picture up or something up, information up, I'm not following them back.
But what about the pictures they do have up there?
Okay, those are some of the people that I will follow back. Some of them I follow. That's just showing those who follow. And those, at least you can click on them and get some information about them. Those who have not put anything up, you can probably click on them. They may have some information about them, and then they may not. Yeah, like who? Like, look, listen, this first one. See that M.O. Gouch? Nothing there, right? And you notice I don't follow him.
I was just listening to a radio program, I think it was yesterday, that they were warning students that are in high school planning to go to a university.
Yes.
That universities will follow you.
That's correct.
And everything that you put out there is permanent.
That's correct.
And it might keep you out of the university.
That's correct.
If you have information out there that's a little too
Yes.
personal.
Yes.
Yeah, they had a person who lost his job. He was police security for one of the one of these HUD housing units, and he had flashed in his Facebook money showing how he was down with it. And they said, no, brother, they laid him off. It's like that. As soon as they seen it, because they said, you in security in a bad housing unit, and how you going to be out there telling the brothers one thing on the street in the daytime, and in the evening time you flashing money and shingles all around your neck, And he said, so no, they laid him off just like that from security.
Yeah, so you do have to be careful what you post or what you put out there. But notice now, my class is always targeted to business, right? And it's always targeted to business. And you know you have a reputation in your business. So the key thing is you always want to put something out there about yourself that is positive in terms of business. All right, so now let me go to
Can I ask you something?
yes.
So, say if you want a job or something like that, there are employers out there that are checking you on Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, check all your social media. Facebook, Twitter, yes.
But
Yeah, they tell you be careful.
Information out. Put your best picture out.
Yeah.
Put your best information. Last time you did some charity work, put that out there.
Yeah, you make sure you control. Make sure you control it. Yeah, but yes.
Okay.
Yes, William.
Despite the fact that they just ruled that the police can't
Search your cell phone.
search your cell phone, but they're still searching you.
Yes. Yes. The good thing is, what you put up on social media, you put it up there. They didn't make you put it up there. I think Imam talked about the confidence man. So make sure you just put up things that are wholesome about just put good stuff up. Don't put all your business up. Just get the good stuff up. All right. Now I want to wind up with this young man who started his business. And so let me read. This is from the Chicago Tribune. Let me read about this business, and and in a few minutes, you'll understand why it's so important and why I put them up. And the picture that you see there, this is a picture of his food truck. Are y'all familiar with food trucks? Oh, yeah. Okay.